folks, this is Amanda Ambles and I'm back out in the woods. I've had a few days in bed, had a very strange lurgy where my whole body was aching. I hope none of you have had the same thing because it's a little bit incapacitating. Well, we've had some beautiful days of sunshine. It seems to have gone, a bit cloudy now. But it's really uplifting, isn't it, to have this great weather. And I was just thinking about, the nature of time. I mentioned in a video how I felt like time was speeding up, and it really does feel like that, But I also kind of think that maybe time is malleable. So often, sometimes if I have to get somewhere and I want time to slow down, I kind of like speak to time and I say, oh, can you slow down for a bit and allow me to get to work or whatever it is I have to do. And it sometimes does actually slow down as well. So I know that some people say that time itself is not real. And in quantum physics, there is maybe no time as well. And, a lot of people are saying that what's happening now there are timeline shifts happening and that we are going from the 3D. Well, actually, we're kind of traversing between the 3D and the 5D world at the moment. So if you look at the amazing work of Dolores Cannon, and I myself have studied hypnotherapy. She was a hypnotherapist who did a lot of past life regression, and she discovered a lot of spiritual things through doing this. And she also claims that a lot of us are volunteers, intergalactic volunteers, who actually decided to come to the Earth School, which is one of the hardest schools apparently. So perhaps the actual fabric of reality is changing, and that's why how we're feeling is also changing. And how we feel is very real. And what I've noticed is, in quite a few interactions that I've had with people lately, especially regarding the sort of local politics going on in the town I'm in, it's almost as though being emotional or being emotionally involved is a dirty word, and that we should remove ourselves from emotions. But surely that's what makes us human, It's not, I feel, therefore I am. It isn't necessarily I think, therefore I am, is it? So feelings are very important, and we need to become more emotionally literate and read feelings, read energies. I had an exchange with somebody last night where they perceived me as being angry when I've been very upset and very ill. And they started to tell me that I was psychically attacking them. And I felt very much that that's going into sort of paranoia mode. And it's very important that we have feelings and express them. But sometimes we can't always find the words for it. But what is so bad about emotions? Do we live in a society where we have to put our emotions into a little box and not have them? I really love is when I go out into nature, I can feel my emotions. I can feel peace. I can feel a sense of just relating to nature as being a part of me, a sense of oneness, for want of a better word, whatever that is. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't over romanticize nature, and I know, you get predators in nature as well as, in the human world as well. And obviously you get poisonous plants, you get thorns. It isn't all just a bed of roses, it isn't all just a romantic thing, is it, nature? But I guess nature is our true nature, isn't it? We are all those things in nature. There's a lovely view over here. It's kind of a little bit misty, but there's a little bit of sun coming through the clouds. Let me just show you if you can see. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Yeah, we're going a slightly different route to usual, and Aurora's just following this path, which actually is cracking a little bit. There's hasn't been rain for a while. There's been quite a lot of sunshine. What do you reckon, Aurora? We've just passed spring equinox, and it was really sunny, and there was really high vibes in the town. But I kind of just stayed in and didn't really go along to anything because I wasn't feeling great, and I felt very inward. But then I just had to surrender to that, really. Sometimes I think we just have to surrender and say, not have preconceptions of things. And perhaps what it was, the renewal and the new beginnings that come about. Oh, look at this, it's gorgeous here, it's so still. Look at that, it's a lovely time of day. Just in the evening light here, and it's a little bit misty. So honour ourselves and surrender sometimes, because things don't always work out. And this fear of missing out thing, it's almost quite, I don't know, it's like actually just be in the moment, be with what is going on for you. And you know, for me it wasn't being well, and I just had to go with that. And I learnt quite a lot by going inwards, actually, and it made me really sort of understand what direction do I want my life to go in. Now, do I want to continue with my life the way it is, or do I want to change things quite radically? And I've got a few ideas in the pipeline, which I may share in future videos. But you know, it's always good to be creative in your thoughts and your outlook. Look at Rora, she really wants to go running down the hill here, and I can't really let her off just yet. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. It's signing off from Aurora here, and Amanda Ambles. Thank you so much for watching, and blessings for the spring equinox. Lots of love to you all. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.